Hello and welcome to this CTFO webinar. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. I got the pleasure of going through the CTFO compensation plan with you today. Very excited about that. It's going to be an advanced training, so you're going to want to make sure that you take some notes. Also, maybe get a cup of coffee and spend some time with me today. This is not an overview. I have done an overview, and if you'd like that, it's about 10 minutes long, pretty easy to locate. Let me start sharing my screen now and we'll get this thing rolling. All right, fantastic. Again, this is something for people who have experience in network marketing. They understand compensation plans, or maybe you're already involved in the CTFO business and you'd like to know more about it. For prospecting, I have a 10-minute overview on the compensation plan, and you're going to want to make sure you use that video. All right, let's get right into it. Again, my name is Adam Levy. Been with CTFO now for about let's see, a little over 4 years now. It's been an incredible ride in the CBD space. I've made a really strong six-figure income each of those 4 years, but we are just getting warmed up. CTFO's compensation plan is really one of the strongest plans I've been involved with in my over 36 years in this industry. What I love about it, a couple of things: not a binary, very important. I see people joining those binaries. They're never really built to last. Most people have a really tough time succeeding in them. We have one of the lowest, if not the lowest, monthly qualifier, $45. Really the lowest in the industry. We've got an incredible smart ship program, which will save you 20% below the wholesale price whenever you place your orders. It's a free business, as you know, and it's been one of the highest payouts in my experience in the industry. True residual income. It's absolutely fantastic. We're going to start talking about the product introduction bonus and the UNILEVEL and our 5 to Thrive plan. And we're going to get into the details of that. And here we go. Let's start out with Manager 1. So our plan's pretty simple. You need 5 active people, 5 active folks to thrive in our plan and to max out the compensation. What's an active person? Well, somebody that's doing $45 a month in personal purchases. That's pretty much all that it is. And if you are if you want to be a Manager 1, take a look at how you get paid. You just need one person, one active person that you've enrolled. You'll start to earn 10% on anybody that you enroll. You'll also get paid in our matrix, 2% down 2 levels, and you'll participate in our UNILEVEL plan down through 5 levels. If you want to be a Manager 2, you'll double your income in a lot of areas here. Your 10% goes to 20. Your UNILEVEL plan goes to 4 and 2% down through 5 levels. And of course, your matrix now, you're paid through 5 levels. Manager 3, you need 3 active people. It goes to 30%. That product introduction bonus is paid on anything your new person orders in their first 30 days. Manager 4, again, 4 active people. You can see a trend here. And you're now at 40%. You're also now paid through 11 levels of our matrix. Your UNILEVEL, as you can see, goes up quite a bit. And then there's something called Manager 5. And we're going to spend a little bit of time on Manager 5 and how to get there. And why getting started right makes so much sense and why you'll want to do that. First, let's talk about getting started right. There's really 2 ways that you can get started in our plan the right way. One is with our new Xantho Mist 7-pack, which has a special price of $399.97. It's actually a savings of over $160. It's the maximum discount that you can get on our new Xantho Mist product. They work out to be about $57.14 each. There's also 200 CV on this pack. That's the commission value. You want to make note of that for as we talk about the compensation later. But what's really important is there's a special promotion where you're going to qualify at Manager 5 for your first 30 days. And that's really, really important. I'm going to show you why. There is another option to qualify at Manager 5, and that is to get a Platinum Deep Discount Pack, which will give you 25% off your first order. You basically can choose any of the CTFO products that are available. and make your own platinum pack, and you'll get 25% off. So again, that's one option, but a simpler option, one that most people will go for, is the Xantho Mist 7-pack, which is just a great way, a very duplicatable way to get started. And so here we are at Manager 5. Remember, first 30 days, if you start with a Xantho Mist 7-pack or a platinum pack, you will be starting out as Manager 5. Now let's take a look at the benefits of that. First off, you've got the benefit of getting paid as if you had 5 active directs when you're just getting started. So your very first person that you enroll, instead of making 10, 20, 30, or 40% PIB, you're going to be starting out at 50% PIB. This is really, really key. You've 5 times your income from day one. You're also getting the full 14 levels of our 3x14 matrix at 2% on each level. Another great reason to be a Manager 5. Excuse me, your UNILEVEL on level 1 is 10%. So let me describe how that works. Remember, you're making 50% in any of your enrollments. They order in the first 30 days. After 30 days, they are still part of your UNILEVEL on level 1. You begin to make then 10% as a Manager 5 for all subsequent orders. As long as they keep ordering, you'll keep earning 10% on your personal enrollments. But you'll also be getting paid down through 5 levels in the UNILEVEL, 5%, which is the max in the UNILEVEL. So that's pretty exciting as a Manager 5. Also, you pick up something called the Infinity Team bonus of Infinity Team 1. We have a bonus called Infinity Team 7, and you'll be picking up the first level of that, Infinity Team 1, of 5%. This is huge, and I'll be covering this in some detail as we get into the plan. But from day one, you're going to be picking up that extra 5%. It's almost as if your UNILEVEL 1 becomes 15%, your level 2 becomes 10, 10, 10, and 10, right? Down through 5 levels. But because this is an infinity bonus, you're going to get that 5% down through infinity levels. And again, this is all for just being a Manager 5. It's an incredible plan. So our pay week goes till Sundays at midnight Pacific time, and then you're paid a few days later on a Wednesday, just after the Sunday close of business. Pretty incredible, pretty fast pay. And I know people say to me, they say, well, I just brought somebody in. Well, how much am I going to make on that Xantho Mist 7-pack? And I said, well, where are you going to be on Sunday night at midnight? What level are you going to be at? Are you going to be a Manager 5? If you started that way and it's in your first 30 days, then of course you are. But what if you've been around a while? Where are you at? How many active people do you have? The whole idea of this promotion is so that you have 30 days to get your 5 people, your 5 active people in place so that you can continue to be a Manager 5 or above after your 30 days. So that's the question you want to look at, because here's what happens. Wherever you are Sunday night, midnight Pacific time, that's how you'll be paid for all the work you did that week. So even if you brought people in earlier in the week and you said, oh, I have 1 or 2 people, well, on Sunday, if you bring in 3, 4, and 5, guess what? You're going to get paid that 50% PIB on all those folks that you brought in for the week. So what do we really earn on a Xantho Mist 7-pack? Well, let's take a look. There's 200 CV on that. That's 50% that we get paid on the PIB as a Manager 5. That's $100. But you're also picking up the 2% matrix, minimally the 2% matrix. We'll be covering more of that in detail. So let's call it $4 for now. And you'll be getting that first level of the Infinity 7, which is 5%. 5% of 200 CV, that's another $10. So really you're making $114 minimally every time somebody comes in with one of those Xantho Mist 7-packs when you're a Manager 5. All right. How are you going to find out how many active people you have? Right here in your back office, you're going to log in on the dashboard. It says number of active directs right there. There'll be a number. Also, next to that, you'll see number of directs on SmartShip. Usually, if you've done things right and you've built a SmartShip culture in your business, you're going to find that those numbers are very similar. At least they should be if you're doing it right. Remember, an active direct is someone who has placed a minimum product order of $45 in sales volume during the past 32 days. All right, let's shift gears a little bit, talk about the fast start bonus and how important that is. You know, in your first 30 days, there's an extra $500 available in bonuses for you. If you can get to 1K executive manager in your first 30 days, we'll give you an extra $200. If you can get to 3,000 within 45 days, you'll make another $300 for a total of $500. So here's what it looks like: a 1K executive manager and a 3K executive manager. Take a look at what happens here. You'll see the fast start bonus column. It starts to kick in. Now, let's talk about this for a second because it works this way for all the qualifications in our UNILEVEL from 1K on up. And you'll see that column there. It says team sales volume, 60% max from any one leg. That means that you can only count 60% of your volume for qualifications of a certain goal. So if your goal is $1,000 or 1K executive manager, and that's the title you're shooting for, you can only count 600 from any one leg. So if you've got one leg that's just tearing it up and they're doing thousands in volume in your first 30 days, hey, this is good news for you. Don't worry, you'll get paid on it. But in order for you to also be a 1K, you're going to need to have some side volume because you can only count up to 600 of whatever that leg is doing. And then that other 400 would have to come from your other legs. That's your other personally enrolled legs in the UNILEVEL to make that up, that difference. And that would bring the total to 1,000 and you would qualify as a 1K executive manager. Same is true for the 3,000 and everything you see on our titles moving forward. That's set up that way on purpose. So you can't just get one great person and ride them all the way up the compensation plan. You actually have to have some additional volume, some additional legs, some other things going. Again, not a binary. You get paid on all the volume, guys, but it is important that we have a balanced business. And so the 60-40 split alive and well on qualifying for the different positions from 1K executive manager on up. All right, qualifying volume is wholesale dollars spent. This is important because when we're talking about $1,000 or $3,000 or any of the volume requirements for these positions, we're counting the wholesale dollars that are actually being spent. CV is the commission value. That's what the commissions are paid on. So for instance, on a Xantho Mist 7-pack, the volume is 400, right? It's $399.97. So the volume is 400 for qualifying, but you're paid on 200 CV. That's what the CV is on that particular pack. Really important. So 5K executive manager, look what happens here once you've got 5,000 in volume. Again, 60-40 split is important here, but look what you pick up. You start to pick up something called a monthly loyalty rank bonus of $200. You also pick up the next Infinity 7 team, which is team 2, another 5%. So now you're at 10%. I want to make mention too about these bonuses, the team 7 bonuses. This Infinity bonus, it begins at level 1 and goes to infinity. If you'll notice also at 5K executive manager, you are now picking up the 6th level in the UNILEVEL. So take a look at what that equals. We're talking now 20%, 15%, 15, 15, 15, 15, and then 10 all the way down to infinity from that point. And again, you are picking up the monthly loyalty rank bonus, which we'll talk a little bit more about, but not bad, an extra $200 a month. All right, 10K executive manager. Now you're also picking up a monthly loyalty rank bonus of $300. Okay, it went from 200 now to 300, and you picked up an additional 3% on the Infinity Team 7. When you get to 15K executive manager, $500 monthly loyalty rank bonus, another 3%. Infinity Team 7 bonus, now you're at 13%. 25K, here we are now with $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year in that one bonus alone. Plus you're getting another 3% Infinity Team 7 bonus for now a total of 16%. And at 50K, it gets really exciting, $2,000 a month in monthly loyalty rank bonus. Oh, also didn't make mention, you are picking up the 7th level in the UNILEVEL at 25K, and then of course at 50K. Another 3%, so now you're at 19% on that Infinity Team 7 bonus. Really exciting. 100K, $3,000, $3,000 a month monthly loyalty rank bonus. And now you're into the Team 6 Infinity 7 bonus. You're getting another 3% or 22%. And then Presidential Director. You need 3 100,000 EVP legs for that. That's personally enrolled legs. Could be somewhere anywhere in the leg, but there you go. Also, $10,000 a month now. Monthly loyalty rank bonus. $10,000 a month in that one bonus alone, and the full 25% on our Infinity Team 7. So that's basically an overview of that with some details. You can find this chart in your back office. Highly recommend you download that under the resources in the library, and it's pretty powerful. So let's talk a little bit about this Infinity Team 7 pay and get into some more detail about it. This is how it works. And one of the things that I love about this part of our plan is that once a rank is achieved, you can never fall back. I'm going to say that again. Once you achieve a Infinity Team 7 pay level, you can never fall backwards. Other qualifications, other titles, there's paid as titles, you can ramp up your volume. And if you go on vacation and the volume goes backwards, you're paid as whatever you're qualified as. But Infinity Team 7 pay, you can never fall backwards. So again, Manager 5, many of you starting as a Manager 5, fantastic. You're in on the very first, Team 1 or 5%. For those of you that didn't start with a Xantho 7 Miss pack or a Platinum pack, well, you might have gotten a Manager 5 the old-fashioned way. You might have enrolled 5 people, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? On those 5 people that you've enrolled, you're not earning the 5%, okay? It's when you hit Manager 5, from the moment you hit it, in most cases, it's going to be on day 1 if they're smart and they get a Xantho Miss 7 pack. From that moment on, when they enroll people, they're earning that 5%. They're in the Team 1 and they're earning that 5% extra to Infinity. To get to 5K, that'll bring them to Team 2. That means that everybody that they brought into the business on their way to 5K, they're still getting paid 5% on. It is from that point forward, when they hit 5K, that they begin to pick up the additional 5% and now 10% to Infinity. Okay, very clear. You might want to pause that and rewind it and hear it again, so you understand how it works. And that just moves forward the same way all the way up to Presidential Director, right? And here's the important part of this too. When an associate in an Infinity team advances to a higher Infinity team, you will earn the difference between your Infinity team pay and the associate's Infinity team pay, beginning with their next direct enrollment. So what does that mean? Well, it simply means this. You want to have people being successful on your team, and when they hit a team bonus, so let's just say they hit Team 1, you're at Team 2. Let's say you're a 5K and you're getting paid Team 2, right? 5Ks get paid Team 2. Let's back it up so we can see. All right, there it is. 5K, you're getting Team 2, but somebody on your team hits Team 1. Well, guess what? They get the 5% from that point forward. But everything they did previous, if you were at Team 2, you were getting 10% on everything that they did previously, because that's what was coded to you. So all the people that they brought in prior to them hitting Team 1, right? you're going to get paid that difference. So really important to see how that works. Pretty powerful. And of course, if people on your team are moving up, guess what? Your volume's moving up, and you're probably moving up in the Infinity Team 7 pace. So there's going to be differences. So, but here's the thing you want to know. Let's say you're at Infinity Team 2. You did, I'm sorry, you're 10K. You're 10K in the business. You've qualified now for Team 3. That means that you bring somebody in today and you help them build the business today. Guess what? You're making 13% on top of all the other compensation in this plan on that individual. Always will, right? For whatever they do to help build their business until, of course, they hit one of these team bonuses, right? When they hit one of these team bonuses, then they take a piece of it from that point moving forward, right? Anything prior to that point, you're still getting 13% on. It's a pretty powerful plan. I got to tell you, this part right here, you'll lose sleep at night if you figure out how this works. All right, we're going to shift gears. Everything I've said to you this far is based on moving up in title in our UNILEVEL, right? Now we're going to shift gears and talk about our matrix. And this matrix pay has income multipliers on it. It's so unique. It's been copywritten. It is a 3x14 forced matrix where you're going to earn 2% minimally up to 14 levels deep. It's actually a little deeper than that. But here are some of the benefits of the income multipliers. You can get paid 2, 3, 4 times and even more on the same orders. Again, so unique. It's been copywritten, all done and tracked by the computer. Nothing you have to figure out. There's no placing or anything like that. It'll just place people left to right in the highest available position. And this is how it works. There you are. So as you're building the UNILEVEL, like we talked about earlier, people are also being placed into a 3x14 matrix. There you are at the top, right? You're going to earn 2% on all the people in your organization down through 14 levels. Because why? Because we know you're at least a manager 5 because you started that way and you kept going. All right, so you're going to get paid all 14 levels. But let's just take a look at a few levels here. Your first, second, and third person that you bring into the program, they're going to go right there front line in your matrix, right? But here's what happens. From your 4th enrollment on, you get an additional income multiplier inserted above that new person. So person number 4 is going to go underneath number 1, but there's also going to be another one of you inserted right there above person number 4. Person number 5 is going to go under 2. Person number 6 that you enroll is going to go under 3. And then it goes back around again. 7 back under 1, 8 under 2, 9 under 3, 10 under 1, 11 under 2, and 12 under 3. Okay, that's how the computer does it. It's looking for the highest available position, left to right, evenly distributing the enrollments as you're bringing them into the business. A couple of things going on here that is really important. If you were to bring in and enroll 12 people quickly, you're going to lock in double pay for yourself for the entirety of the time you were in CTFO, which is hopefully a long time, right? And why is that? Because take a look at the way it works. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, right? That's how a 3x14 matrix fills out. Well, if you've got your first 3 that you've enrolled, and then you enroll the next 9 for a total of 12, look where they fall, right? You've filled up your second level with you, right? There's no more room on that second level, right? There's 9 over there, and they are all you again. That's powerful. That means that minimally, you're going to be earning double pay on your entire matrix because it's as they stack. Take a look at the 2% on person number 4. Remember, you brought the 4th person in. That's when you started getting these income multipliers. You bring in the 4th person, and you got that 2% going to that you, plus you got the original 2% going to your original position you. Here's the other thing to notice. Whatever your top position is qualified for, right? All 14 levels, for instance, because you started as a manager 5, guess what? All of your positions in the matrix are qualified the same. You didn't have to pay for them. You don't have to buy product in them. They are qualified exactly the same. Another thing to point out is that each one of your new income multipliers starts a brand new 3 by 14 matrix. Again, you might have trouble sleeping tonight when you figure that one out, because this is going to go a lot deeper than 14 levels. If you're an enroller and you're bringing people in, guess what? You're going to be paid many, many more levels than 14, because as you bring in and enroll new people, you'll be starting brand new 3 by 14 matrices within your original structure. It's powerful. Well, what's better than double pay, folks? Triple pay, right? Triple pay. So look what happens when you bring in number 13. Where does number 13 go? Well, you would think number 13 might go on level 3, but no. You have to have an income multiplier inserted above number 13. And now look how they stack those pay positions, those income multipliers. There's the U right there on level 3. There's the U on level 2. And then your original U, that's 2%, 4%, 6% now. Anytime number 13 places an order, or anybody in their organization places an order, instead of making 2%, you're making 6% because of the way the income multipliers are stacked. Guys, this is a very powerful plan. And it's something that is so amazing, it's been copywritten. So my question to you as we wrap this part up, how many income multipliers do you want? The answer is as many as I can, right? Remember, you start to get them from your 4th person on. So get enrolling. And if you're smart, you'll enroll 12 people really quickly so that you can lock in double pay for yourself. Again, whatever your top position is qualified for, all of your qualified positions are qualified for. All right, we're going to shift. We're coming towards the end here. The monthly loyalty rank bonus. This is a career path you can count on. As you hit the different titles, by the way, we're shifting back into the UNILEVEL, right? Because this is all about title advancement, and that's done on the UNILEVEL compensation plan. So as you hit 5K, remember $200 a month, 10K, $300 a month, 15K, $500 a month, 25K is $1,000 a month, 50K, $2,000 a month, and 100K is $3,000, and then presidential director is $10,000 a month. You know, this is a really exciting bonus. My wife is a 25K. I'm a 50K right now. If you add that up, that's $3,000 a month coming into the Levy household every single month on this one bonus alone, on just this one bonus. Guys, this is a career path you can count on. Also to note, these bonuses are paid weekly, so it's broken down weekly. You don't get the 200 at the end of the month. You actually are getting that broken down, divided by 4. Actually, it's done, based on the calendar year, so it's not quite $50. It's like $47, right? Because there's, some months have 5 and some months have 4. Anyway, that's what it works out to, and it's all there, and you will get it paid weekly, and it's an amazing, amazing career bonus that you get. Now, I will point out one thing. It's called a loyalty bonus, right? And why is that? Because here's the deal. CTFO is great about, if you want to be in a couple of businesses, I mean, they don't really have issues as long as you're not cross-line recruiting or doing anything stupid like that. But in order to get this monthly loyalty rank bonus, they don't want to see you promoting more than one business online, right? So as long as you're only promoting CTFO online, you will be getting this bonus. If you're doing 5 or 6 deals online and in social media, you won't get the monthly loyalty rank bonus. So don't leave this money on the table. Obviously, if you're qualifying for these bonuses, you're probably focused here anyway, and so it shouldn't be a big deal. All right, where do you find out and see what you've earned, where the money is coming from? When you get your weekly pay, there's something called historical commissions, right? You can get a weekly recap of your earnings in the back office under commissions, under historical commissions. Our titles are reached by total sales volume, which is calculated on a rolling 31-day period. It's a look back of 31 days, so it's today plus 31 days backwards. That's where that TSV comes from. So well, if you want to know where you're going to be paid for this week coming up, you got to know, okay, where am I on a Sunday? What's my TSV? And that way you'll know where your volume is for qualifying for some of the volume positions that you want to qualify for. You can click on each part of the plan to see where the money came from. It's really nice when you click on a person's name, and or so you click on a bonus and you see a person's name several different times for different parts of our pay plan, and you can get to see all the money that you're earning from an order that came in your organization or orders that are coming in. Remember, you're paid on the CV, but qualifications are calculated on the TSV, which is the wholesale group volume that is actually being spent. Getting started right, we already talked about this. I'll cover it real quick. Again, Xantho Mist 7-pack is going to be the easiest way to go. It's $399.97. There's 200 CV on that. This is the least expensive way to get started in our program. It is also at the max discount. So if you were to add this pack and then you got some other CTFO products and you tried to build a platinum pack in addition, that's fine, but there's not going to be any additional discount off of this pack. I believe it's somewhere around 29% or something like that. With the platinum deep discount pack, if you go that route, again, you just add whatever you want to your cart, and it'll tell you how far you are away from that discount, and it will take 25% off whatever's in your cart, less the 7-pack, which is already at the deep discount, and that'll qualify you as a manager 5. And we covered, I think, pretty well why you want to start as a manager 5. So here's the money that you'd be making, right? 50% PIB. If you start with a 7-pack or a platinum pack, you're going to make in your first 30 days, if you just enroll 3 people, you'll earn $300 on those packs, plus you'll hit the 1K Fast Start bonus, so you'll have made $500, and now you're in profit. This is the fastest way to get your money back and to get into profit and to build our business. It's the building block with CTFO, and so you want to make sure you duplicate and you set up duplication in your organization. You want to make a little bit more? Well, bring in 5 people. Remember, you're going to need 5 active folks in order to maintain that manager 5 and above status. So 5 to thrive, and you'll make $700. Now you're really in profit. And if you really want to get this thing cranking, in your first 45 days, you want to get yourself qualified for not only the 1K Fast Start, but the 300 or the 3K Fast Start with an additional 300. Your total income at that point would be $1,000 in your first 45 days. I say 1,000 plus because I didn't add in the other bonuses that go along with it. You're going to get some matrix pay, right? You're going to get some other pay as well. So you're now on your way to serious income. That's the best way to get going in our business. All right, 3 ways to get started. Hey, it's okay if you want to come in as a customer, just try a product or 2. That's fine. A better way, we have silver and gold discount packs. As you're starting, you just add stuff to the cart, and you'll see you can get 15% off or 20% off. But the best way by far, 25% platinum discount, or my preference, the 7-pack of Xantho Mist. This is what everybody wants to try. Everyone wants to get the results on. And remember, the best way is go to 5 times your income from day 1. Well, I hope this has been helpful. If you have questions, feel free to get back to the person that shared this video or somebody upline, and they can go into some more detail for you. Don't be afraid to just pause the video though, rewind and watch it again. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great time building their CTFO business. There's a lot of money on the table. Don't leave any on the table for yourself. Take advantage and get started creating your lifestyle income today. Get positioned now. All right, folks, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, and we'll see you on future webinars. Bye-bye for now.